Maybe.
Incoming. So, loser semis. We have a little game having Civil War going on here.
Yep.
Not something that we are uncommon to seeing around this.
But a little later in bracket, thanks to the lucky for some absence of Kogara Suma.
That is true. And as well as a couple of hidden upsets in there with Steelix.
True.
Yeah, removing Nelvin.
Yep, but you know, like, Koga beats both of these people. And
That
keeps
is
them
true.
Out of the usual losers.
Actually, he beats all of the names that we've previously stated. So we're going to start off on Smashville. Again, today, like, I mean, this is a player, this is a common matchup between the two. But everybody just keeps giving Ness Smashville.
Yeah. I mean, when you're Cloud, it's probably fine. But Tony can definitely get carried away with it, as we might be able to see here.
It's just surprising as, like, that's something that's such an available tool to a character such as Ness or Sheik that they get it so often just because people prefer the stage for player comfort. It's like, might want to look into other options, but so far at the beginning, it's not really affecting anything. Nice perfect pivot to that up tilt there.
Oh, wow. Doesn't have a jump here. But Xion not going to go for anything too crazy. Looks like he wanted to drop zone in the air, but just gets a jab on the ledge instead.
Yeah, a little bit too far away to attempt that down tilt, I believe, too. Probably wasn't going to get anything off it, but...
And I think... Excuse me. I think Xion has been playing this matchup, like, better and better as the year goes on. And Tony is less than thrilled with that.
Yes.
Because right here you see Tony was just, I guess I'm going to sit and shield. I can't do anything to this back air or this forward tilt.
Even that early recovery right there, that's something that Xion normally would have just went from a regular snap.
Yep.
But he just doesn't let Tony get the availability to try and give him out there. He doesn't have it right now, though, and does trade off the top end of that up B. That was very smart.
Yep. Xion coming down quick with the forward air and the jab, and nice.
Ooh, and he had pretty much nothing he could really do there outside of, like, rolling back. It was a very scary situation with his shield being so low.
Just a perfect use of all of that invincibility, like, right down to the wire.
A lot of times you'll see people end up either flubbing it or chasing down people for too long, but he was just committed to the idea. It's like, you know what? If I get punished, I won't die.
Oh, my God.
That, I thought that was going to be Xion that ended up losing the stock off of that, but he gets the clip off that PK Thunder and manages to take away game one. A little bit overcommittal on Tony's part going off stage there.
I mean, because Tony knows that he got Xion's jump, so I'm sure he wants to put the pressure on trying to take the stock, but
probably try to seal it with a fair.
Yeah, he used all of his own jumps, and here we are in game two, going right back to Smashville.
Happens to the best of the players. Everybody makes mistakes and overcommits occasionally, but this might be an early stock. Okay, matching out of that immediately, not trying to get forward thrown.
Yeah, I was going to make a point about how Smashville isn't too bad for Ness, and then if he got that forward throw, it would look like a fool.
Nice DIing in, too, to avoid getting fouled up by the fairs. Eating a bit of damage for it, though.
A bit of damage? You're more of an optimist than I am, man.
I try to occasionally put a positive spin on it. Nice empty hop to that, but fell out of it.
All right. Xion with limit, though, can definitely even this up with, well, probably not jab. I don't think jab's going to
No. You get a throw to maybe a cross slash, but he's got him above him now, exactly where he wants him.
Oh, wow. Tony with the Bear, which they've not connected at all this set so far. Finally gets the one that he needs.
Definitely threw me off. I didn't think that he was going to go for an aggressive option trying to land, because challenging Clouds out there is not normally a smart idea, but back throw is a good idea, and that's going to take the first stock.
Someone, dude, that was like suicide watch DI. I don't know about.
Yes.
He looked like he was done with that stock.
Yeah, no upwards angle whatsoever. She's like, you know what? I'm going to give you the homie stock right now. Just pass this off.
Oh, Tony with a nice little adaptation there, trying to get the heel off of the blade beam that Xion's trying to get him with. Xion swinging for the fences, and then he would have even missed those fences with that forward smash.
Yes. Say it worked once, that's cool, but Tony adapting to that, not trying to get tricked again.
Right.
That dash attack puts on so much good pressure in.
Oh, wow. Crazy stuff for Tony getting the grab. It looked like he was looking for a jab block setup, but sweet presence of mind to get the grab instead, but Xion with the stage control now does have limit too, so this could be a short-lived stock for Tony. Back throw is good, though.
This is good. Nice. All right, caught his jump. Nice. Force the burn limit. Gets rid of that. Doesn't have to work. Can play a little bit safer for the remainder of the second stock. And catches the jump, and that was a straight shot off the stage. He probably wasn't going to live that anyways because he caught his jump, and we're going to go right to game two. Oh, I'm sorry, game three.
A delightful change of pace for the Tony Pajamas fans in the audience. I see him.
Nice two stock. Nice nice comeback. Oh, yeah.
Jay's the one Tony Pajamas fan in the audience.
I feel like everybody got a little bit drained after a previous set. We won't bring back up.
I feel sorry for you. You have to cut that later. All right, but back into game two. Now we're going to Battlefield. Nice counter pick here from Xion. Tony's going to have a hard time getting through these platforms, especially with up air.
And Xion obviously able to get a lot more damage available to him on these platforms, but put in a bad spot, but luckily able to get both hits off the up B, pushing Tony out of his range so he doesn't have to worry about the recovery.
Yep. All right, gets the grab, goes for the nair, puts Tony back to the corner, but Xion, he just decides not to go for the back air pressure and just gets that limit charge.
There's one of the things that he's done so well of late, especially with all these great wins he keeps getting, is that he is super passive now when it comes to like areas where he knows it's just not worth the commitment. Like, you know what? I'm going to opt to get this limit so I can play around much safer, not worry about my recovery so much, and get a lot of damage out of it.
Right.
It's a very impressive playstyle increase. Wow, getting multiple down tilts.
And he sort of like got around the down tilts too, but still got hit. All right, makes it back to the ledge. Tony with a pretty decent % lead, but now he's off stage.
Good job on Xion not panicking a second ago, too, because you see a lot of average skill players who would just start mashing that off B and probably kill themselves, but he has no limit here and actually used the forward air to delay himself instead of a side B. That was an interesting idea. I thought he was going to SD, but the down smash shielding that.
He also went with a nair, too, so definitely interesting mix-up for sure. Oh, my goodness, the charged up smash. I'm
not going to kill yet, though.
And the back air pressure.
And I say getting some nice bread and butters. Xion noticing immediately that he wasn't gonna.
Oh my God.
Get fouled out there. I'm sorry.
All right, and this is it, man. Back air pressure again, and Xion can just roll away if something happens, and if he jumps over Tony, dash attack, almost taking the stock.
I think a little bit of a battlefield assist there. It looked like it was pretty close to possibly dying on other stages, but Tony getting some benefit off of his counter pick here.
Wow, deep grab from Xion. Did not expect that one.
I think the forward throw, too. I said down throw's not going to do yet, but it a little bit more. Getting pretty close. Usually a kill throw opted for range, but finally gets the roll read with that back air, and that's going to even this game right back up.
Just a bunch of empty hops, really threatening Tony's space at the ledge. Tony knows it, Xion knows it, and he finally connected to what he was looking for, that sweet, sweet back air.
And actually taking the % lead now, just barely, but still a little good change. Tony getting him back off stage and opting to go aggressive with his landing this time.
Yeah. Looks like Tony wasn't ready for it. Got hit with a pretty telegraphed down air, but now Zion's back at it, man.
I mean, that is a good move. So, 4 to 5 times seems like a good idea as long as it hits. Nice falling through the stage, get that up air there, putting Tony in a bad position. Now has a good % lead. Gets the triple fair. Nice bread and butter follow up and actually rip this jump.
Yep. Wow. Almost taking it with that down smash too. Tony putting the pressure on himself with that back air, but once again getting hit by that down air.
That was a good call attempt on his part. He knew the air dodge was coming, but a little bit missed space. That probably would have sealed the stock.
This is so interesting. Tony has kept going rather for the jump response with his own up air, but he's just getting hit by Zion's down air. Oh, dangerous spot.
Yeah. I say if he was lingering out there a little bit longer, he might have been either trumped or hit by the spike itself.
He gets his limit, but just has to use it to get back. Might have been a ill-advised charge, but geez, that down there.
And very last second down there too. Oh, he gets the 2-frame on that, but doesn't get the kill. Next one is probably going to do it, so Tony has to be a little bit.
Next one's probably going to be a blade beam.
Yeah, you're right. I say he finally gets his limit. Nice. And it calls out the jump in with a cross slash, and that's going to take game 2, 3. I don't know my games anymore.
That's going to make it 2-1.
Yes, he got 2 wins. You knew where I was going with that.
Exactly. I know where you're at.
I don't know.
But that was crazy stuff from Xion, Tony. The mini evolution of the ledge pressure, essentially, turned into Xion getting that read on the approach from Tony with the sick fade back cross slash.
Speaking of adaptations from Xion, you got to give some credit to Tony as well, because he has been doing a great job at, even though he didn't win that last round, still getting in and playing much better in the zone of sword fighters, which he normally has an issue with. Starting off the day against Flash Jeff, it was looking pretty stressful, but he managed to make the adjustments. And
they're tied, 21-21.
But Xion remains blessed at the moment.
Wow,
and still remaining blessed. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, once again, a little bit crazy from Xion. Definitely, he likes to feel it. I don't blame him. But that forward air, or the forward smash rather, definitely got to get him punished.
He's definitely one of those players in our area who thrives off of momentum. And Cloud in itself, his character design, oh wow, just at the very last second avoiding getting clipped by PK Thunder 2.
Yeah, I will take that if I'm Xion.
Yes.
Please hit me with PK Thunder 1. Oh, dash tech not fast enough to punish that. Tony trying to put the pressure on. Oh, spot dodge not going to be it.
I say last bit of it, keeping him safe and getting him in a bad position, getting another good amount of percentage off that normal cross slash.
Ooh, nice back air. Try to put the pressure on with Blade Beam, but at this point, I'd rather just charge limit.
Yeah, so yeah, he was off stage for so long, and most of your attacks are going to kill anyways without the limit, so why not get it to you?
Oh,
and
wow, so close.
That-
Xion's looking for it, too. You can see him. He went right in to try and put pressure on with the F tilt because he knew Tony's shield was so low.
He's been trying to catch him when he's been doing all these cross-ups, too, like trying to stay safe by going to the opposite end, but so much matchup knowledge Xion has now. He's been trying to look for it. And getting a falling air up air for his troubles, trying to go for one. Now Tony has him in good position. He's actually at back throw kill percent, but he's going to get thrown back off stage.
Wow, nice use of the magnet there. Take the ledge, and Blade Beam catching the run back.
It looked like I'm not sure what Tony was going for, running back away to the edge of the stage there, but maybe he's trying to call him out with a pivot grab for a back throw, but back throw's get a prop. No, it's actually not going to take it yet.
That is very nice Ness on that second stock, so no rage is going to be a sad time. Xion trying to get him. Oh, no jump.
He has an excellent edge guard going right now. Oh my goodness, and the stretcher almost coming through and taking Tony away, but just missing, and he's going to actually seal that stock out.
Yeah, only 28%.
Yeah, he's still very doable right now. He's going to even it up right now. Almost even it up. But
ooh, wow, random get up attack from Xion, but it's working out. Tony was not expecting it. And I don't know, man. That air dodge from Tony.
once again, catching him, trying to go for a cross-up to avoid getting hit. And he's been doing an excellent job these past like 3 to 4 times with these down tilts at the ledge, getting the 2-frame.
All right, putting the pressure on. We got, I don't know, man. It's a rough spot to be in.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a jump, but went low enough to avoid getting hit by any cross slashes.
Wow,
And
crazy grab, man. Tony is not ready for that. Gets another one.
I say he's in a very bad spot right now. Looking for that air dodge, but fell through too quickly. And Tony's got to be very scared right now. And that back air is going to take it. Zion's going to take that 3-1.
Well, I said it before the set started. So we're going to see some back airs. And Xion took 7 stocks. I think they were all back here. There was some cross
There was
slashes,
one
but
cross slash that I
yeah.
recall.